So Parliament's done it. They've just voted by a massive majority to decriminalise abortion up to birth.
The ayes to the right, 379. The noes to the left, 137.
Not satire, not dystopian fiction. Reality. 2025. Britain. The UK. In the UK, a woman can now legally end her pregnancy at 30, 35, even 39 weeks in private at home, and the law will do absolutely nothing. No arrest, no investigation, not even a question. This country now, the UK, allows you to kill a full-term baby in your own bathroom, and they're calling it compassion and progressive. This isn't compassion. This is industrial-scale, state-sanctioned child sacrifice. Let's be very clear. The Offences Against the Person Act, our last shred of legal protection for unborn babies, has been gutted. As long as the woman does it herself, abortion is now fully decriminalised at any stage of pregnancy.
Effectively decriminalising abortion for women who choose to end their pregnancies at any stage of that pregnancy. And I have to say that is a huge majority.
And they're celebrating, praising themselves, clapping like seals for modernity and progressive values. This isn't modern and it isn't progressive. It's monstrous. They say, this stops traumatising criminal investigations. No. This stops accountability. This removes any consequence for killing a fully developed human being. You think that's progress? Let's talk numbers. Let's talk scale. In 2022, there were 252,122 abortions in England and Wales. Say again, 252,122. The highest number since records began. Now, a fully loaded Boeing 747 holds about 450 passengers. That means last year alone, we wiped out the equivalent of over 600 747s. That's about, you remember the Indian plane crash a week ago? That's 50 747s crashing to the ground, full of people, everyone dead every month. But when this happens quietly in clinics and bathrooms, silence, applause, progress. We've normalised mass killing to the point we don't even blink. It's not healthcare, it's not women's rights. It's systemic, industrialised slaughter. And let's not forget, this isn't about some terrified teenager at 6 weeks. This vote allows abortions at full term. Babies with lungs, eyes, brains, heartbeats. Babies that feel pain. Babies that could survive and would survive outside the womb.
I had abortions because I didn't want to be a mum. I had this problem.
They can now be legally terminated at home, in secret, with no oversight, no medical check, no legal scrutiny. They told us this was about rare, tragic cases. They always do. Now it's just open season. You go, girl.
I had abortions because I didn't want to be a mum.
And where was Sir Keir Starmer? Swanning around at the G7, on his knees picking up the president's papers. But don't worry, he made sure everyone knew he would have voted for it, of course he would, because in 2025, human life is negotiable, and death is progressive. Even Justice Secretary Shabana Mahmood, a Labour MP, called this amendment extreme and dangerous. And she was right, but she lost, because the rest of Parliament, the so-called Conservative Party, forget it, cowards, collaborators, moral vacuum.
And I have to say that is a huge majority.
They had a free vote. They could have voted according to their conscience. Do they have a conscience? Apparently most don't seem to have one. Let's just say it plainly. Abortion at 10 weeks is wrong. Abortion at 24 weeks is wrong. Abortion at 39 weeks is absolutely evil. This isn't a grey area. It's not up for debate. It's not complicated. Killing children in the womb is wrong. Always has been. Always will be. And if that offends you, good. You should be offended. You should be disturbed. You should be ashamed. You should be on your feet, shouting from the rooftops, because this is where silence ends and judgment begins. Don't give me the tired lines, don't judge, not your body, not your choice. It's a human being with DNA, with a heartbeat, with a future. And if you think your right to convenience outweighs their right to live, You're not enlightened, you're barbaric. Britain, the UK, has crossed a line. We are now a nation that openly kills its children and dares to call it kindness. We're a nation that takes our senior citizens, our old people, and gives them assisted dying. And if you're in the middle, you might think, well, okay, I'm not bothered about people below and I'm not bothered about people above me. But we've got news for you as well. We're going to make you an ethnic minority in your own country. So you've got that to deal with, and we're going to tax you to make you pay for it. This isn't just political rot, it's spiritual rot. This is rebellion against truth. And unless we wake up, unless we stop pretending this is fine, this country will reap what it's sown. It is reaping what it's sown. Because when the history books ask, when they legalised abortion up to birth, where were you? What will you say? I'll tell you what I'll say. I saw it, I named it, I called it evil, and I didn't stay silent. And if you're watching this and you feel the same, then say so. You don't need to be a preacher. You don't need a platform. Just stop pretending it's normal. It's not. Start small. Say the truth out loud. I believe in right and wrong. I believe innocent life matters. And if you are a Christian, say that too. Because hiding won't save this country. Speaking up just might. This isn't over. It's only over if we let it be. We can turn this around, but only if we stop playing along with the lie. God help Britain, and God give courage to those who can still see the truth.